Hey everybody, this is Lynna, and you're watching Lynna's Life. And well, look what happened to me today. Yep, it's called follicle unit transplant, and I left this morning. Got there at I had to put this on for swelling though. Pardon me, as it looks kind of hideous. But oops. Maybe I'll lie down a little further. Well, oh gosh. Hopefully it'll stay. Just stay. Okay. Well, I got in at like 8 o'clock, and the concern was about the financial situation. Like I had blogged about stuff before, and I'll put this on later. But boy, it was a little dicey. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it, because the place that I'm going to take this off. Hold on. Come on. The place that I had gone to, it's called Shapiro Medical Group, and my doctor, Paul Shapiro, was not really happy with me that I waited so long to tell him that I wasn't going to be able to pay for it in full. If you're wondering what these little dots are, they're scabs from getting lidocaine or novocaine put on my head here to numb the pain of like this stuff going like in, and there's an incision on the back of my head. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, and I haven't. I don't see it here. But they've got stitches up here, and they're gonna remove them. But that's the first time I haven't seen them yet, so you guys have seen them before me. But yeah, they did all kinds of hair replacement up here, if you could tell. Trying to hold the camera. So I got there, and I just apologized profusely. We got it arranged finally to figure out what we're gonna do with the payment. Thankfully, I have the bulk of it, and I had already put down $1,000 and stuff like that. But I was really kind of bummed because I thought that he was gonna say, "Sorry, I can't do it." So I was about to leave, and then I stood at the door, or just in front of it, and then we had a talking, and we conversed for 20 minutes and stuff. And I told him I was sorry, and told him I really wanted it done, and he said, "Okay, let's work with you," So we kind of I called around my bank, and they said that they couldn't do like a debit transaction thing and release money, so I have to go get a money order on tomorrow or Monday. And he was willing to work with me and stuff like that, so thankfully. So afterwards, I went out to the hallway, and well, he initially explained to me what was going on. I'll take one. He explained to me what was going on, And it was basically, you know, telling me what he was going to do and how he was going to do it and everything. So I'm going to kind of go through a nutshell of what happened. Is that the last one?
That's the last one.
Are you kidding? Out of 48?
48, that's the last one.
Times 2?
No, it's 24 times 2. Each packet had 24.
Oh my gosh. Tony went through 2 packets of 24 of these. We bought 200 back in the summertime, like 5 boxes or something.
That's my crack, man. I'm hooked.
Well, I guess he calls it his crack. His are bigger.
I told you they were bigger.
I know. So anyway, they're at Family Dollar. $2 a pop for 24. I don't know why I'm eating them. It's like 10 degrees outside, maybe. But nevertheless, he led me back to the room, and there were like rows and rows of microscopes. I posted a picture of one of them, I think. A set of them. And there were a lot more people there than I had seen up front. You know, it's like I thought a receptionist, some guy who's like a consultant, and no, there were like a slew of people there. It was a long day, you know, but it wasn't bad. I think I can take this off now. I don't think I need it on anymore. I hope not. But I think it was initially for the bleeding on the back. So, yikes. Oh, ew. Yuck. Yeah, and they sell gauze. There's blood on there. And let me see. Gauze. Gauze. Is the gauze coming out? Can't believe I'm doing this like right here. But more blood? Oh, not bad. He said that I didn't have much blood, you know? He said that there wasn't much blood there at all. Now, they did have to... My hairline actually goes down to here a bit. Those little tufts of hair were there. This is from a stupid wig that I was wearing. But he kind of made the line go up a little further. And he filled in right here and right here. Because women have a no widow's peak usually. And it just kind of fills in. And then put in these grafts. So to explain to you what happened. I got there, right? Oh, where's my freezing? Gosh. There's my ice pack. Oh, there it is. Make a mess on the floor. Okay. So, oh, that's good freezing. So anyway, I was initially told that I was going to get 3,000 grafts done. That means that they were going to be able to pull 3,000 hairs out of my head and then attach them up in here. Well, they were able to get 3,309. Yay! What happened was he touched my head before, and my skin actually has what they call laxity. So the skin can kind of like be separated from the hair, and it moves around, you know. Other people have a stiffer skin back there, But for me, for whatever reason, he said that I had really good laxity. And he's like, that's a good thing because we can make a bigger strip and pull more hair out of it. I don't know if he literally pulled like a strip of hair out in the back and brought it back. I'm not sure. Because if he did, then it would mean that it would have been dissected and left exposed in my brain or something, or back of my head. I never sensed that, but I did get Valium, and I did fall asleep at the beginning, and then got the Novocaine shots in my head. You know, if one was right here, I would have been like a Hindu person or something. Not that there's anything wrong with them, but Puerto Ricans aren't Hindus usually. So, there I was, sitting in this chair, kind of reclined, had a little footrest that would kick up, you know, it would just kick up and then lean back, and it had a little headrest. It was nice. Had a TV screen in the front, above me an LCD screen, and we're listening to music initially on there for a while. And then I went ahead and just, you know, let them see, you know, let them do their job, you know. So my doctor made some incisions here, just little, I mean, they just go like that, you know, it makes little incisions, literally, little pockmark holes that just are perfect for placing hair follicles into. And that was cool, you know. It wasn't as painful as I thought the first time around. The most painful part of it was when they reclined the seat, and then they had the headrest in the front and had me lie on my tummy as they worked in the back of my head. Do I not have... Yikes. I need to have this thingamajigabob, or else I'm gonna bleed on stuff. But, or the chance of it bleeding. But, yeah, they went ahead and started to make that incision. And at first they put like some kind of Novocaine around that. But I could hear the scalpel going scraping and scraping and scraping and scraping and scraping. It was like gross, but I had been, you know, dumbed down, and I was on Valium, so whatnot. They never knocked me out or anything, gave me anesthesia. But so he's cutting away, and somehow they harvest whatever, the hair, and then they take it and they disperse it among like 10 different microscopes and people, technicians working feverishly pulling it all out and individualizing it in a microscopic form. Now when they were done, they had all this hair, and they had these techs, not the surgeon himself, but some techs, 3 or 4 at a time, start working on putting this all in, you know, just, and at that time they let me watch a movie, so I was kind of skanky, felt kind of weird doing it, what's called that movie Sex Tape with Cameron Diaz and stuff about, you know, the couple that wanted to have, you know, more intimacy and stuff in their life, and they decided to make a sex tape so that they could turn each other on or something, and it basically kind of backfired on them because it went up into the cloud and they're all worried about where it went, and it was pretty funny, you know. The girls in there were laughing. And then I watched Skyfall. It was alright with James Bond, played by Daniel Craig. And by then I was, you know, I mean, before then, at around 12:30, they had already asked me what I wanted for lunch, so I asked for 2 pieces of chicken and some, you know, fries and stuff. So they brought that, and I ate about 20 minutes or so, and they continued. And we basically just continued what was going on. They kept on putting these in my head, you know, just constantly. And it was cool. It was cool because I feel something there, you know, that wasn't there before. And although it's not much to look at now, I do understand that all this hair is going to die. So I'm going to be bald again, which sucks. But in about 4 months, little thin hairs will start growing. Little pieces. Because the bulb inside is there and is attached. And I need to be really careful. I can't wear any of my wigs. So I'm going to have to wear hats and lots of them. So I have plenty of hats. I just bought a couple of them, winter hats. And what better time than now to wear a winter hat, right? To wear a hat. So they sent me home with a care package and some prednisone, some Teradol or Termadol or whatever, a painkiller, sort of like Vicodin. And they sent me home with the ice pack that I need to put on my head. And now, and yeah, so time went by pretty quickly. I was done around 7 o'clock actually. Got in there at 8. Wasn't done until 7. And I have to spray this topical agent on my head every half hour. So, give you guys a little privy experience. So, that's it. I have to constantly wet it. And it's got to stay cold. So I've got a little ice bucket that I put it into. And then I can also put it into the refrigerator if I want to. But he said I could work tomorrow. I just can't imagine wearing a headset. It'll knock the grafts off. So, be interesting. I hope I don't have to run a handheld tomorrow because, but I might. So I might just not wear a headset and just do the comedy show without it. You know, I have to go to Dakota Magic Casino, about 225 miles away from here. Again. Back on. So, the reason I'm going to wear this is for swelling. They say, like, you know, buildup happens and then it comes forward, and then it could cause your forehead to swell. So, that's why I'm wearing this goofy thing they gave me. But wow. It's cold. It's done. I mean, now I have a wait and see and to be meticulous and to take care of it and all that. I mean, there's like all kinds of guidelines. I mean, it's like every half hour I have to put on that spray, unless I fall asleep. Whereas if they say if I wake up to do it, but I guess the optimal is 48 hours because I don't want it to dry out. And I'd have to do that for just every half hour around the clock for the first 48 hours after surgery. Yikes. And then, or 2 to 3 times during the night. And then another every 48 hours. I mean, every half hour for 48 hours after that during the day. And then I do the first shampoo on the back and on the top. And then you just kind of douse it a little bit and just kind of pat it. And use a cup and like do that. I need to gosh, take some medications like, what was it called? Tramadol, 50 milligrams, and prednisone, 20 milligrams. So that's been a crazy day. Oh my gosh, I've done so much. And I am on my way to having hair right there. It's going to grow and I'm going to have hair and I'm going to be so happy. So happy. So that's it in a nutshell. So I'll let you guys go to bed anyway. Thanks for watching. Bye.